Over the past 20 years of working with leaders of business security programs, we have found that one of the most common issues these leaders face is their struggle to gain traction and influence within their organizations. Let's face it, security leaders are commonly seen as the manager of guards and gates and firewalls. If you've never faced this issue, you're in a minority. In this video, we'll explore practical proven strategies that security leaders can use to become trusted business partners and drive organizational success. Let's start with a reality check. Some factors will always be outside your control. The organization's structure and its readiness for change will have an impact on your role and limit how you manage security. For example, a startup's expectations for security will likely differ drastically from those of a mature enterprise. Begin by assessing where your program stands and what limitations are imposed by the culture of the organization. Once you've grounded yourself in reality, the next step is to look outward, towards the business itself. Influence starts with understanding. To gain credibility, you need to know your business inside and out. What does the business value? How does it operate? What are its risks and opportunities? What does management expect, and what are their priorities? This requires engaging in conversations across the organization, examining goal statements, reviewing strategic plans, and conducting enterprise-wide risk assessments. For example, if reducing product costs is a corporate goal, security can play a role by minimizing theft in transit or tightening distribution center reviews. These goals and strategic plans probably do not mention security, but that does not mean that they don't represent opportunities for security to identify ways to directly support those objectives. Once you understand the business, the real power comes from aligning security directly with those goals. Security objectives should never exist in isolation. They must reflect and support corporate goals. One method is to group risks under categories the board already uses, and then show how security mitigates them. Following from our previous example, the corporate goal was to reduce product costs. The security initiative assigned to that group is theft prevention in transit. Some quick wins might include develop security programs that enhance profitability, help the company become a tougher competitor, reduce shrink and attrition, create a safer, more efficient workplace. But alignment alone is not enough. To truly gain influence, you need to communicate in a way that resonates. Relationships matter. Even 5 minutes with a senior executive can make a difference. Speak their language, focusing on business risk, not security jargon. Explain that security exists to enable business success, not to block it or put up barriers. Use terms like ROI, risk mitigation, operational efficiency. Clear communication builds the foundation. Now it's time to show value in action. Influence grows when leaders see tangible results. 4 proven practices can help. 1. Build trust. Meet leaders on their turf and respect confidentiality. 2. Start simple. Focus on common pain points like theft or harassment. 3. Pick tactics carefully. Choosing the right approach requires a clear focus on what a particular business function needs, not on what you might initially think it needs. 4. Build a top team. Recruit strong talent and adapt to diverse cultures, like a conductor leading an orchestra. Of course, influence isn't permanent. If it slips, you need strategies to regain it. What if your influence has waned? Perhaps you're reporting to a lower-level executive or excluded from key committees. Now's the time to reinvent your program to appeal to senior management. Some action steps to take could be use metrics to show value, educate new leaders on security's role and contribution to the business, realign programs with shifting corporate goals, And to sustain influence long term, it helps to learn from the practices of leaders who consistently succeed. Our research reveals universal practices that drive success. A few examples are: develop formal marketing and communication initiatives to build internal awareness of the security department. Ensure senior management understands what security is and does. Regularly talk to senior business leaders about their challenges and how security can help. Adapt to corporate culture. Secure top-level support early in the process. Take steps to act as a bridge across business functions. These practices aren't just theory. They're proven pathways to gaining influence and driving business success. When security gains influence, it transforms from a cost center into a valued partner. That recognition leads to better resource allocation, stronger support, and more impactful initiatives. Start today. Ask yourself, how can the security function help my organization succeed? For more than 20 years, the Security Executive Council has supported security leaders in strengthening their programs, elevating their influence, and demonstrating meaningful results for leading global organizations. We invite you to contact us to discuss your current challenges and explore how we can assist you.